Yeah, the list that I copied, this was Ellenbogen's list from the NRG. I made a couple of changes. He had two Aclazotz, which I think is wrong. I cut the second Aclazotz for the first Archfiend, and then he had four Preacher, but I think I prefer two Preacher, two Sentinel. As far as what's different about this list than the list that I played in the RCQ, so let me clear my throat a little bit. Playing the standard event in Chicago. The differences between this and the RCQ list that I played was I had a second Liliana, I had no virtues, I had a fourth rookie, I had two Go for the Throat, two Bitter Triumph, and I had no third Glissa, I had four Sentinels, no Gix, cut Archfiend for Shieldred, and then I think I didn't play the Bat God main deck, but I did have the Command main deck. And the other thing I didn't have was this. I had more forests. So the theory behind playing Cavern over more forests is that Cavern casts your green 2 drops anyways, because these are both humans. So it kind of gives you a way to get more untapped lands into your deck, which this deck is severely lacking, where, you have like cottages, Deathgap Glade on turn 2 is kind of, turn 1 or turn 2 is kind of awkward, and then Mortuary as well. So getting to get more untapped green sources into your deck is kind of nice. And if you name Phyrexian, it can cast both Glissa and Shieldred, which is kind of nice. So trying out the Caverns, they are kind of awkward when you're trying to like. Sometimes they can be awkward if you draw two of them and you're trying to double spell, like, removal spell plus Sting or whatever, and you draw two Caverns. That can be kind of awkward. But it does make sense because it casts both of your green 2 drops. So trying out that to see how that goes. I had two Liliana for the longest time, but that was mostly a concession to Domain, which has, I guess, I'm not going to say evaporated from the metagame. There are still some people that play Domain, but this card is just horrendous against Boros. And I think with Boros being as popular as it is, you really cannot afford to play two main deck Lilianas. Now, that being said, I still have two more on the board, because it's your best card against Domain and Blue-White, but you just can't really afford to main deck two anymore. As far as the 3 drops, I mean, you can just go. You can keep going back and forth on which one, like how to split these 3 drops. I've been a big fan of playing 4 Sentinel before, but now we're trying. I'm trying like I usually only have 2 Glissas. We're trying a third Glissa, see how that goes. I don't even know if I like Gix anymore. It's like decent against Blue White, but it's bad against Boros. So I could see cutting Gix. Not sure about that card. Sideboard is mostly the same. I have cruelties in the sideboard now. I didn't have those before. But yeah, paths, duresses, fourth cut, third and fourth cut down, trailbacks, the Lianas, all that stuff. So mostly the same, but just a couple of like minor differences. Gix is so much worse in this deck than it is in Rakdos, though. Where's the roots? This is not a roots deck. Why am I obsessed with this? It's a good deck! Why do you guys think it's a bad deck? It beats Blue-White. And I really do think that there's going to be a lot of people that play Blue-White this weekend. See, to be fair, if the Caverns would have been forests, so this hand would have normally been 3 basic forests. I think I'm still keeping this hand on the draw. Arena has these things called traditional constructed events, which are 5 rounds that you enter with a certain amount of gold, and then you get prizes based on record or whatever. But the prizes are not that good. It's like, it's pretty marginal. They're not really a direct comp to leagues. What's up, Boses? I mean, I'd prefer to not play the rookie first in case they have cut down, but it is still, maybe a little bit better to play rookie first, but because then I can curve with the Dread Knight, even though it feels worse because they very obviously have a cut down here. Or, I mean, if they use a Go for the Throat on it, I'm pretty happy with that. Yeah, I think that's a fine trade for me. Hey, yo? The fuck do I beat that card? Yeah, a little late to the party, huh? Little late to the party. I could name Bat. Hold up, cut down. Kind of have to. Forge pretty good against Liliana. Uh, Probably just. No, I gotta take cruelty, I think. Alright, go. Not sure we can win this race. Very likely cannot. Okay. Yeah, this is all fine. Well, now I can play Dread Knight, tap lane, hold up, cut down. Which I will do. We have no clear Shield Rid. That one is good against Forge. I'll keep that. We actually might want to go for the Throat Glissa next turn. Might be a better turn. I am playing the 75k, yeah. Trying to figure out what to play. Preacher. I'm gonna take 3. Okay, so that goes away. Huh. Interesting they would choose to play Preacher instead of Shield Rid. So now we definitely just go, what? Go for the Throat Glissa. Yeah, it's gotta be go for the Throat Glissa. We can Lily out of the Shield Rid next turn. I'm gonna choose Phyrexian with this. And that bricks the Forge for a turn. We can win this race. Is Convoke not it? I don't know. Like, I don't think Convoke is a terrible deck, but I think it's extremely high roll. It's like you have to run extremely well with Convoke. Not that that's necessarily a bad thing. Like, you definitely can run well with the deck, but I just don't know. Feels like I'm just kind of flipping coins at that point. And I think I would rather just play a better, like a more well-rounded deck. Yeah, and Convoke is really, like, so Blue-White Control won the NRG this weekend. Now, I don't know how much effect that's going to have on what people play in the 75k, but Convoke has an extremely bad Blue-White Control matchup. Like, that matchup is almost just unsalvageable. So that is kind of also scaring me away from playing Convoke. How many cutdowns I want against this person? It's good against Bat, but it's not good against Shelly, Bat God, or Forge. Yeah, that's the other thing, too, is, like, Convoke is one of the few decks in the format that has an extremely high fail rate. Because its mana is just completely unplayable. It has far and away the worst mana base for a 2-color deck that I have ever seen in any format. It is shockingly bad. And that's another reason to not play it. It's just because it loses to itself a lot. So the way that I think about it is, like, I think Golgari is very good against blue-white. Probably can get to 50-50 against Boros, although maybe that's coping. And then Rakdos, because I'm thinking about playing Rakdos too. I think Rakdos is maybe a little bit worse against blue-white, but a little bit better against Convoke. And, I do think that blue-white and Convoke are probably going to be the two most played decks this weekend. I'm actually going to lead on Llanowar Wastes. I would never play Mono Red. I think you're more likely to get the 50-50 versus Convoke. Why do you not think this deck is good against blue-white? I don't understand. If you, look at the configuration of the deck post-board against blue-white, which is just, it's just a stack of Lilianas and Duresses. How is that not have a good matchup against blue-white? I don't get it. Deck is so mopey. Yeah, but, you can play a long game with them. That's the whole point. I think Golgari is better at playing a long game than Rakdos is. That's kind of the argument that I'm making here. This deck has much better cards going longer. Yeah, the thing is, I cannot bring myself to play blue-white. It's just never gonna happen. I don't want to trade here. No trades. Still off the explore creatures in Rakdos. Yes. Yeah. Geological Appraiser and Carnosaur are not really playable cards. But a counter on the bat, or at least try. I don't mind if they like double block the Sentinel. I'm gonna do this. Graveyard that. And if they go to sack the Harvester, I can pop the Blood Token. I mean, they know about this. They're not going to do that. A 75k open deck list. I actually don't know if it is. I think the answer is no, but I'm not 100% positive on that. Oh, they just didn't want to play anymore. Okay. Easy. But that's why I just have so many sideboard cards for the matchup, you know? Game 1 isn't that bad either. I mean, it depends on how many go for the throats and cutdowns you draw, right? That definitely has a factor in that. Has it, though? I don't believe you. I don't believe you. Bolt Snap Bolt, thank you for the 100 biddies. I'm going to take this. I thought about taking Preacher there. Diary of Jane. I will choose to not block. Possible to replace Shieldred if you don't own any? No. If you do not have Shieldreds, I would recommend not playing Black decks in Standard. I know that's probably not the answer you wanted to hear, but that it is kind of the truth. I mean, you could play Archfiend, but Archfiend is just not nearly as good in this deck. Archfiend is way better in Rakdos because you're a lot more aggressive. But this deck doesn't really want Archfiend as much as Rakdos does. Different deck. It's kind of crazy how different Rakdos and Golgari are. Like, the Rakdos deck is so much more aggressive. Or at least it can be, right? Shieldredless Rakdos a thing? Oh, they attack with Shieldred. I meant to block. I thought they only attack with Preacher. What the fuck? Well, I guess I... Okay. Noted. Noted. It's a lot of triggers. -6, +6. So I guess they're doing explosive singularity nonsense. Hmm. I don't like that. Not a big fan. Because when it dies, they exile the top card of their library. I mean, if their top card is the stupid thing and they have a removal spell, I can't win anyways, right? Just dead. What do you think about blue black? I don't know. It's okay. I mean, all these decks are fine. It's just, in terms of the mid range decks, I like what the green cards offer more than the blue cards offer. I just think that the green cards allow you to play a bit of a longer game. Like, this card is really good. It's good against. It's good when you need to be aggressive. It's good when you're playing long. It's hard to kill. Just think this card's phenomenal. What do I think about Izzet? Well, Izzet's not a deck, so. I'm like super dead, aren't I? Why not Esper? Esper's fine. I just don't like. I don't have the cards for Esper. I don't think Esper's a bad deck. Just not a deck that I have as much experience with compared to like Golgari and Rakdos and all that stuff. Is it is the best deck? There's no is it deck in standard. What are you talking about? Blue white soldiers? I don't like that deck. Not a big fan. If you're gonna play an aggressive deck like that, just play Convoke. Convoke is just a better version of soldiers. Yeah, I don't even know what is it deck exists in standard. There is no is it deck, right? There isn't one. Ha 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 ha. Yeah, I'm dead. All right, you in. What are we board against? Grixis, Hidetsugu, and Kairi. How about we just don't sideboard, because I don't know what the fuck they're playing. How about we don't? You ever just not want to sideboard? Is it as the same mana as Boros? So unplayable. So is that why is it's bad? Like, what would an Is It deck even look like? I don't even know what good Is It cards exist. I mean, there's Third Path Iconoclast. Is that what it is? It's got to be like a spells deck. Is this like, is it like an inside joke, a Croaky stream that I missed? Surely I didn't miss a Croaky stream. I would never do that. I'm showing my true colors over here. Is there no Ensoul deck in Standard? I know Tandy 5 out of League with like blue white stuff. It's like blue white, Machiko's Reign of Truth, Case, that kind of stuff. That deck looked okay. I didn't try that deck out yet. Challenge Croakies. I challenge you to a duel. Oh, the blue black ramp deck from the stream title. It was. Don't worry about it. It was not good. Do not concern yourself with the blue black deck that is located in the stream title because it was not a good deck. I will name Phyrexian. I will cast my Phyrexian. All right. I mean, they have to be going into the stupid explosive singularity thing, right? Nothing else would make sense. Just utterly dismantled. Just absolutely dismantled. Go. You're at 3. Man, what a card, huh? That's what happens when you don't sideboard. Alright, let's get these cut downs. I kind of assume they're bad. Cruelty good? Yep, cruelty. Yep, cruelty. Cruelty is good because it takes the Hidetsugu before they brainstorm. So, Singularity is what? It's like, is it 10 mana, deal 10? So if they flip off Singularity, yeah, it's right there. So 10 mana, deal 10. So it just kills me because it deals 20. Yeah, Cruelty's mostly for the grindy matchups, and it's good against the Atraxa decks. Because if they discard Atraxa, then you just get them good. Yeah, and's good. Hidetsugu Big Fat Turtle. What exactly is Big Fat Turtle? I'm not familiar with this so-called Big Fat Turtle. The 215 thingy. Yeah, that doesn't help me. I still don't know what you're referring to. Pride of the Hulklade. Oh, the stupid defender thing? That card sucks. Why would you want to play that card? You know what I just thought of? Why don't we just go back to playing Grixis? Whatever happened to Corpse Appraiser? Why did Grixis become unplayable? Is there any like does anybody have a good reason for why people stopped playing Grixis? I know Fable got banned, but like Corpse Appraiser is still really good. Yeah, but like, we could just play it without Fable. You know what I mean? We could try to build a Grixis deck. Is the reason as simple as Red Black is better on its own? I mean, Corpse Bracer is really good at a mid range mirror, is it not? Like, if we're playing a mid range mirror, I really want to have access to Corpse Bracer. 3 colors can't kill an enchantment. Actually, there is. What's the stupid. What's the make them sack an enchantment? That card does exist. Extract, right? Yeah. Actually, there's Extract. Just play Extract Forehead. Is it better than Preacher or Gix? I think it's better than Gix, but maybe not Preacher. I don't know. I'm also super low on Preacher. I am, maybe I'm out on my own island over there, and God knows where, but I'm super anti-Preacher. I hate that card. I'll just cast another one, I guess. I guess I'll just cast another one. Preacher is like the best card in Standard. Yeah, but it's really not, though. It's really not. But what if it wasn't? I still think Preacher is worse than Sentinel the Nameless City. Brother. So they can deal me 20? Oh, they're just dead, right? Yeah, they're just dead. Alright, everybody's shitting on Golgari, and we're immediately 2-0. Alright, stop talking shit about Golgari, chat. The thing you have to realize is when you're watching twitch.tv/Doomwake, you weren't going to get those 30 minutes anyways. Those were already accounted for, Those were already gone. Opponent snap mulls to 5. Wait, are they in 4? Okay, well. Did I cancel the Gamba? I think they're Boros. Yeah, I guess you should always assume they're Boros if they just mull to 4 and concede. Is that what these Boros players are doing, by the way? That they're just mulliganing until they have 1-drop, Gleeful Demolition, and Night Errant, and if they don't get the God Hand, they just concede? Is that really what they're up to? Is that just how you play Boros? Oh. Turns out they're not Boros at all. I keep that. Imagine blue-white bowling to 5. The old blue-white bowl to 5. Oh, okay, it's like that. Well, I mean, it's a little awkward that I have all these removal spells. Think of this. Hey, Tech. I don't want to play a spell here. Ooh, I'll keep that. Dirty little secret. At least force them to counter that instead. Yeah, I guess this is fine. Now we bat, they counter, then I can draw Garbage Red Knight. Oh, did they just draw a second sweeper? Well. Never mind, then. Never mind. I guess in that case, I was supposed to take the counterspell and then just do this. Yeah. I should have taken the counterspell. Yeah, Protocol is nice, but Deduce. What Deduce? Deduce actually could have maybe played on tap land there, because if they Sunfall my 1 Dread Knight. Okay, they didn't do that. Would you like to Wandering Emperor my Dread Knight? I have found a use for my cutdown. Chat, I hear sirens. They're coming for me. counterspell. Counterspell this. The authorities were alerted that you were building a Corpse Appraiser deck? Yeah. Chat, who's the one that ratted out, huh? Which one of you called the cops on me? It's probably Crookies. Chat, will I die to my own Archfiend of the Dross? Put your guesses in the chat now. Attack. Yes, probably. I mean, considering I have a Go for the Throat in my hand, I think it's not super likely. Why does it auto-tap my Cavern? I was really hoping they would counter that. I mean, if I cast Liliana, they just counter it, so... I'm gonna do this. They can counter the removal. They can. Well, now they kind of have to Sunfall, right? And I think I'm actually going to do this. That's kind of why I wanted to hold up mana. What can I get them to counter? Can I get them to counter Sentinel, maybe? I'm just going to cast this. I was kind of assuming they would have countered this by now, but I guess not. Maybe they counter this. Play Shieldred. No, I want to get them to counter this and resolve Liliana. Okay, we do this. Could have Get Lost. Take that. Do I Cavern on Bat? I already have Cavern on Phyrexian, so I think I'm going to Cavern Bat here. Then I can go uncounterable Bat, take your counterspell, play Liliana next turn. I think I like that. They have third Sunfall. It's not great, but it's fine. Chakal, Duncan, thank you for the Prime. Oh, they had Field. Right, okay, sure. Yeah, guess that's annoying. But they feel that the one that was on Bat and not Phyrexian, which I think is better for me, because then I can just resolve Shieldred. I did have third Sunfall. Must be nice. So now we just force the counter on Liliana. I'll make them counter it. It's nice because if they have Emperor Deluge, then I don't want them to cast that. Yeah, the mainland's not that good, though, because they have 3 of these fuckers. Just gonna cast this. Go. Okay. I guess they could triple block the Shieldred. Okay. It's cringe. Also cringe. Hyrule Hero Joe, thank you for the Prime sub. Thank you guys for those Primes. Appreciate the support. Use, I mean, it's really up to you. It really is up to you. Whatever you feel like. Cast it. I don't expect it to do anything, but I'll cast it. Oh, thanks, Hyrule. Getting their Deluge. What, that turn? Instead of playing Virtue? Maybe, but they can just double block the creature land. I guess I have 2, so it's fine. Slamming Virtue is nice, though. If they don't find Get Lost, then we're pretty far ahead. They do play sometimes for Get Lost, though. Fine. Can I double animate? 3, 4. Yeah, we can double animate and map. Oops. No. Oh, no, 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 no. No, 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 no. Graveyard that. Send both. Let them double. Does it matter what I eat? I guess, like, Emperor and... who cares? I don't think it matters. So they can double the 4/4, but we get to keep the 5/5, which is nice. Still have 3 cards in hand, though. Look, I might lose to blue-white, but that's because they conceded without showing me what deck they were playing. Once we get to sideboard, it's Jover. But I didn't actually sideboard this game, so... We might take a loss. Might. Pinky promise? Yes, I pinky promise. No! I misclicked. Also, it also used the cavern, which is hilarious. Click the wrong artifact. Oh, well, just drew another cavern, so it doesn't matter. I'm just gonna attack. Play Glissa. Okay. Yep. Yep, 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 yep. Alright, here's my Glissa. Your turn. Counter on that one? Guess they didn't want to attack anyways. Okay, well, I guess we're doing this. Yeah. Probably better than a random card, I think. Attack you. I mean, they're just gonna chump block anyways. We're never gonna be able to get through. I'm not gonna use the map on the rookie this turn, because I can go Dread Knight, pump rookie, then use the map on it to make it a 4/4. Okay. It's kind of slipping away, though, chat. It's kind of slipping away. Yeah, now it's probably Jover. Probably no reason to play this one out. You know what? Alright, I'm good. I'm good. Game 3. I think losing the Lamb was not very good. It wasn't clear that they had Emperor there, though. Like, we didn't know for a fact they had Emperor. Virtue bad. Think bad is bad. Archfiend's bad. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Think that's what I was doing before. Yeah. The first land? Oh, when I offered... Yeah, so maybe what I should have done was just not attack with the 4/4 and only attack with the 5/5. I could have used the other... Yeah, maybe I shouldn't have offered the trade for the 2 tokens, make them chump block. Because if I just send the 5/5, they chump block, and then I can maybe attack with both the next turn. That could have been okay. Yeah. Because they might still... They probably still just chump block that turn, right? What does this do? 4 mana counter spell. Do I care about the hearse? I don't think hearse really does anything, right? Just take their counter spell. Actually, I'm just gonna take their draw too. You know what? I'm gonna take their draw too. Okay. Yeah, I don't think I care about hearse. I'm gonna play rookie first. Bad effect. Come on, man. Fuck you! What's up, DT? Yeah, I guess Hearst kind of messes with Dread Knight a little bit. How's testing? Miserably losing to blue-white control. You know, I'm really not looking forward to playing against this deck for 7 million rounds on this weekend. This shit sucks, man. It's not great. The insight I wanted, yeah. I mean, I guess I could have led bad, but I'm just not gonna play into their counterspell. All right, go. I don't have to do anything. You got to do something first. Yeah, it's pretty frustrating that the best deck in Standard and Pioneer is blue-white control, and they're like both as equally miserable to play against. Interesting. I still only have 6 mana. I'm just gonna keep attacking. I just have no reason to do anything. Okay, now I could maybe do something. Now might be a good time to cast a spell. So I play Bat, they counter it, then I play Glissa, hit for 4, they go to 3. Or I could even frill back, blow up the hearse. I'm gonna play Bat this turn. That's a good draw. Waiting till I find Bat is good. Because they probably have to counter it, right? Yeah, sure. So now we Glissa or Frillback. I don't actually know which one's better. They both pump the rookie. Frillback is like a little bit better use of my mana, and it's a little bit less committal into a Wrath. Because I don't care if they Wrath the Frillback, right? This is a better post-Wrath threat. Yeah. I mean, I don't think I care about the hearse that much, but... Yeah, Glissa's a better standalone threat for sure. Huh. Kind of just want to attack first. Like, I know that playing a thing pre-combat makes the rookie lethal, but if they take this damage, the Shelly's lethal anyways, right? So I don't think I need to play a thing pre-combat. And honestly, if they take this damage, I kind of just want to pass. I think I'm just going to say go. Have I liked Rookie? Yeah, Rookie's sick. That card's very, very good. Rookie is amazing. I'm down to 3 copies because drawing 2 is a little bit awkward. I had 4 for a while, but now I'm on 3. And 3 kind of feels like the right number. It's like, you don't really ever want 2 in your opening hand. It's the perfect turn 4 play, right? Because you'd almost always... Yeah, nice deck, by the way. You'd almost always rather play Bat or Mosswood Dread Knight first. So, it's like, it's better to turn 4 play Rookie plus thing, or like double spell or whatever. It's good for double spelling. But it's not your best 2-drop. Best deck in the format is it? Bro, people keep telling me about this Is It deck. What Is It deck are you talking about? I don't even know I don't know what you're referring to. I don't know what this means. I feel like I'm getting gaslit over here. I want to see how this matchup is. You have to fight me? Oh, is it Pirates? Maybe it's Pirates. Arr. Do I think Blue Ed is the best deck in Pioneer? I think it's the best deck in Pioneer by a country mile. I don't even think there's really anything close to Blue Ed in Pioneer. Is it weird that I want a Liliana minus here? It's kind of weird, right? I just like ignore the Liliana. Yeah, that is kind of weird. This is the downside of putting Liliana in your deck, by the way, is when you queue into this deck. This card is not good against them. For pretty obvious reasons. No, they're just new with the deck. They're just new. It's understandable. How's our blocks looking? Not great. Yeah, block's not looking great. I probably have to trade Rookie for Knight if they go Recruiter Shove. I have 4 life on the table though, which is nice. Jesus fucking Christ. Come on, man. I have a third knight, do you? There's no way they have a third knight. Okay. I still have to find a removal spell for this thing. Why are they not activating Warden again? Removal spell acquired. So I can bat the Recruiter and kill the Warden. It's not a bad turn. They did actually have a third knight, too. Oh my god. Do I take the knight or the Recruiter? 2, 3, 4, 5, 7. I'm going to kill the Warden. God, that's bad. I kind of feel like I still have to take the Recruiter. And just hope they break off the third knight. It's not good. Yeah, I don't know why they didn't play the knight that turn. Alright, go. Maybe they were worried about tapping too many blockers. Maybe that was their issue. Where they figured if they knighted and I had one removal spell to kill their one blocker, that I had enough for lethal. 4, 8, 11. I still didn't even have enough for lethal, though. Yeah, but I think we have to hope they just break off the knight, is what I'm saying. Because if they knight into anything, we're probably dead anyways. I'm not sure that I can beat the Recruiter. And I have to just hope they don't hit a Recruiter off this knight. I mean, hey, I would much rather play against Boros than Blue-White Control. I would take Boros all day over Blue-White. Wow, they're not casting the knight. Crazy. If we can find another removal spell for the Warden, it's like... They put a card on top. Okay. They can cast the knight now, I guess. But, like, why would they cast the knight if they put a card on top? Okay, I don't understand what they're doing. This is weird. Guess I just play Glissa, right? Might be the Recruiter. Yeah, but I don't think I'm dead. 5 blockers. I'm gonna play Glissa. I could draw. I could clue here to try and find a land, but I'm just gonna Glissa. A little too risky. How did Demir feel? Not very good. I don't think that deck's very good. It's too inconsistent. Attack with Shelly. Attack with Shelly. They double block Knight and a 1/1. Maybe still worth it. Yeah. But I can play the other one, pump the rookie, and then the pumped rookie checks the Knight Errant, because I can make the rookie a 5/5. That's not bad. That could be okay. Okay, now we're sacking Clue. I mean, they're at 7. I have a Gix's Command in the main deck, but I only have 4 mana, so I guess that's not really an out. Okay, there's the Knight. Well, that's kind of what we needed, right? Them to brick a little bit on the Knight. Still don't know that we can beat the Warden. I have to take this. I guess we could find, like, land plus command. Command's not even that good, though. They get to keep the Warden and 3 knights. I mean, it's 1 life plus a blocker. That's not that bad, right? They're at 7. Okay, let's draw a card. Play this. Go. I'm gonna keep waiting. They go to 5 here. We can't chump block the Warden this turn if we have to. Not that I want to, but we can. Okay. Still don't think that's lethal. It's gotta be close, but... Okay. Take 2. Could have attacked with Shelly that turn, but if I attack with Shelly, I have to play the other one after they block, instead of going +1 life plus an extra blocker. Dude, Shieldred is a messed up card. If any card is going to solo a game like this, it's Shieldred. Surely this is not lethal, right? 3, 4, 5, 7, 10, 14 attackers, 6 blockers, 8 get through, plus the 1 life off bad. Yeah, this is not even lethal. Question is, can I keep enough stuff around to kill them on the crackback? So that's an easy chump. That is an easy block. And they have 2 5/5s, a 3/4, their next 3 biggest creatures. So I can put 4/4 on 3/4. Chump 5/5, chump 5/5. Block 2/3. This has me taking 2, 4, 6, 10, 16. So I go to 2. And I keep Shieldred, Glissa. I keep Shieldred, Glissa, Rookie. They're dead. They have 1 blocker. I think they're dead. Alright, I block. Is it me or do I see 18? I counted... Maybe I missed 1 creature. I counted 16. Yeah, see? Easy. They're like, you know what? I don't feel like doing math today. I don't feel like doing math. What if we just, like, didn't do the math? I can't, dude. I actually can't. What just happened? How did we win this game? They're just like, they just, fuck it, you know? Whatever. I don't, you know, it's fine. Whatever. They're a paid actor? Yeah, apparently. Top 250, that's what I'm saying. Alright, Path of Peril, get in my deck. Gix bad, Lily bad. I don't like Virtue against them. Also don't love Cut Down. Man, I don't have a lot of sideboard cards for this matchup, huh? Could bring in Terra Sunder for call, I guess. Cut Down. Bro, it's like, it's not that good. Keep 2, I guess, but Cut Down doesn't really do that much against them. Like, the problem with Cut Down is, 1, it's, like, the only premium target for Cut Down is Warden. But if they activate Warden twice, you can't cut down their Warden, right? Yeah, I guess it kills the Vamp, too. Would you play more Cut Downs, then, over, like, the Terra Sunder? Terra Sunder is probably a little too loose, right? Could do this. Yeah, try that. Maybe the Bat God's bad. Well, it's not, like, so what Chad is saying, Gentry Lord, is trading 1-for-1, normally trading 1-for-1 against their cards is not very good, but when it's preventing them from casting a turn 2 Knight Errant, it is a little bit more appealing. Under normal circumstances, I agree with you, but when you're stopping the turn 2 Night Draws, it's pretty big. Can Sharp-Eyed Rookie make it in Pioneer Green-Black mid? I have not thought about Pioneer Green-Black mid, but possibly. The card's very good. It's very powerful. We have the classic Deep Cavern Bat into Path of Peril combo. Best combo in the format. It's like situations like this that I really want to play Clubber. Although, Clubber not very good against these two. Well, it's not good that I can even cast Path of Peril on curve. I am still going to play the Bat, though, I think. Off of Boseiju. Because I might want to save Cavern for... Well, I guess if I Cavern Bat, then that still casts the... that still casts both of these two. So I guess playing Cavern was fine there. Not taking damage. If they attack with Epicure, I'm snap blocking, by the way. Oh, it's a pretty good draw. It's not a bad one. Did they whiff? Okay, I'm not blocking that one. So Preacher trade for Knight. Do I like the heavy play sleeves? I do. I think they're phenomenal. Yeah, I think we Preach. Preach! I'm not blocking with this thing, right? I might. If they attack with Epicure, I think I will. Yeah. I could also chump block the Warden this turn, maybe. And get them to play the other Warden. Certain colors split more than others. I don't know what it is, but for whatever reason, the blue and the gray ones seem to split a lot more frequently than any of the other colors. And I don't know why that's the case. Yeah, I guess we just do this. And then path. I mean, they have nothing, right? Say to you, but I don't know how. So I don't know. Maybe it's just like a bad batch thing. I'll choose bat. Or like maybe I just had a couple that had a bad batch, or if it's those specific colors that have those issues for whatever reason, they're just like manufactured differently. But I don't know. But yeah, like there are very specific colors that I've had issues with, but the rest of them are fine. Yours were gray. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, gray and blue have been the awkward ones for me. Why didn't they main phase that? But yeah, like I have a pack of green ones that I've had for 3 months, and those still have had no issues. Green ones, white ones, black ones are good too. I didn't even bring it up. Probably could have, but I didn't bring it up. Tapland coming in. Classic Tapland. Bro, stop trying to tap my Llanowar wastes. Arena, please. Keep that. Yeah, I guess maybe they're playing around second path. Because they could have scried that one turn. Maybe they just didn't want to. Because it kind of plays into path a little bit worse. Get the card on top. That's scary. I'm gonna have to go for the throw at the big warden. For sure. They brought in Lantern Flare? Why did they bring in Lantern Flare? It's really good here. It's not normally good. Triggers there. I think I have to chump block with Bat this turn. So if they topped Recruiter, they go Recruiter, pump everything, 3 blockers, block, 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 gain 1, take 8. Still, I'm just dead on board if they top Recruiter. Yeah, that should kill me, I think. 3 blockers. Oh no, that doesn't kill me. So we can go chump here. Eat this. Eat this. Yeah, this doesn't kill me. Wait, we actually might not be in that bad of a spot either. Because now we just slam Aquazots, I assume. Hit with both. Yeah, we send both. Guess we have to chump the Knight Errant if they attack with it. We could maybe double block the Knight Errant. Is Lantern Flare not just worse than the one white case? I mean, I would assume so, but I don't know. Maybe they have both in their deck post board. Okay. With ya. No attacks. They're at 10. I guess we map onto Clazots. This is kind of weird. I can map twice and play Sentinel. So I guess we map first. Because I want to gain more life. I think I graveyard that. I could also keep, then map again, graveyard on the second one to guarantee gain 6, go to 8, hit that. Or what if I kept it, gain 5, go to 7, play land, play 2 blockers. Maybe that's better? Because I can just play 2 blockers now? Yeah, that's way better, I think. Because this draws me a card. Yeah, it doesn't change the clock, so it's like, I might as well just do it this way, right? I don't think it matters what I name, but I'll name Phyrexian. So now we have 4 blockers at 7 life. They don't have an artifact, so they can't even Gleeful Demolition. We're not dead to Recruiter. I think we're chilling. They have to find a removal spell for Aclazotz, and now that it's a 5/5, it can't be Lantern Flare, right? Yeah, but they don't play Sunfall, come on. Surely the Boros Tokens deck would not have Sunfall in their deck, right? Classic. Gleeful Demolition, your clue. Easy. That was pretty convincing. Have we lost with Golgari yet? Oh yeah, I think we lost once. Easy dubs.